This is the future. Evolution.
Welcome everyone, and here we are again with another Scarlet Spear video. Last time, I've presented to you how to do the event, and what you need during the event. I have given you some tips to make the grind bearable, but those aren't the fastest yet. After a couple of field testings, I probably might have all the necessary frames and weapons for the job, and we will talk about that in this video. Before anything else, I would humbly ask that you like this video again if you find it informative. Also, be sure to subscribe and ring that bell so you will get notified of our latest uploads. Okay, let's begin. The first thing you need to do is the best frames for the ground assault. In general, you will need someone to kill the mobs, a crowd control frame, or someone who can protect the uplink for the mob dispersal. It would still be Mesa. This frame's Peacemaker lets you clear those sentients and Grineers easily in the ground assault mission. The build is the same as what I've shown you earlier. It's a balance between efficiency and duration, with lots of power strength. Now let's move on for crowd control. One frame that stands out when it comes to crowd control in this mission is a radial disarm Loki. Since most of the mobs in this mission are Grineers, Loki will have no problem disarming them at all. The main role of Loki is to disarm Grineers when your team has placed your uplinks on the ground. Don't worry about the sentients, as it will be taken care of Mesa or your team mates. Another alternative for crowd control is a slow Nova. Grineers won't even be you while scanning the Condrix, if Nova is spamming her molecular prime. The best part is, this frame got an ability to nuke enemies with her antimatter drop. For the build, it's all about lots of duration, and some power strength to get that 75% slow. Transient fortitude alone would give that max slow, but I prefer to give my Nova the umbral treatment to make her tanky against all types of enemies, including sentients. The next frame is those who can protect the uplinks. The first one is Frost. Now I have mentioned this frame in my Scarlet Spear video, but I may have suggested the wrong build. I'm sorry about that. Upon further testing, I think it's better if you have overextended and auger each on your build. 220% range will give your snow globe 11 meters radius, which is enough to protect all 4 uplinks of the team. The next frame is Limbo. A 265% range will turn the field into Limbo Wonderland. Enough room not just to protect the uplinks, but also to crowd control enemies. Just be sure to pick the right spot and time to cast your Cataclysm, as it's crucial especially when you are shooting the eye of the Condrix. Also, be sure to cast your stasis to stop time. Now let's talk about melting the health of the Condrix. On my recent video, I've suggested 2 guns, the Kuvabrama and Tomb Finger. However, with numerous testings, I find the Redeemer Prime supreme when it comes to melting the health of the Condrix. The build is pretty simple. It's a heavy attack build with both corrupted charge and killing blow on it. Add a corrosive element on it since the Condrix is weak against corrosive. You can also use viral if you please. Blood Rush for some extra critical chance when you are at 2x combo multiplier, and Sacrificial Steel for critical chance also, plus extra damage to sentient enemies. Lastly, Amalgam Shatter for more critical damage and faster heavy attack wind-up speed. With your team having Redeemer Prime on hand, I'm pretty sure that you will melt the health of the Condrix in seconds. So that's all about it, lads. I hope these tips will help you in farming those Scarlet Spear credits. Thank you so much for watching. Squad Leader signing off.
This is the future. Human error. Evolution. This is the future.